bring that way down. Well, hey there, littermates. Welcome back to Boss Kitty Live. I'm your host, Boss Kitty, in case you were wondering. There's no other host. It's just me. It's not Gracie. It's not TK. It's not some schlub that pretends to be me. I don't think that's ever happened. Ooh, but you know what? There was this picture that TK and I found years ago. It's like stock footage of this woman with a mug in front of her face, so you can only see this much of her face. And it was so much my doppelganger that we both stopped for a second and did a double take. And I was like, when did I take that picture? TK is like, I don't know. When did you take that picture? And then we realized it wasn't actually me. It was very disturbing. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the show today. Hello, happy Monday. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, a wonderful day. I hope you had a phenomenal weekend. My weekend was open. It was quiet. I was lacking a TK this weekend. He went to Seattle to see a Mariners game for his birthday with some friends and his brother, which is great. I'm so glad, and they had a wonderful time, and I missed him terribly, and he missed me, and that was all lovely. I got my bedroom cleaned, our bedroom cleaned. I got my taxes prepped. It was really kind of, I mean, I love TK, and I did miss him, but it was kind of nice to have that time to myself. I don't get a lot of that, so that was very new for me and wonderful, and it was so good. Okay, let's go down the list. Hello to Samantha Stewart, Miss Monster, JB Cohen, Lady Bella. Oh my goodness, you guys. Killingsworth it, Carmen Paul, and Ashlyn. Hello, you guys. How are you, my little early birds? I love you all so much. You love my new shirt. This beautiful shirt right here was from TK. It's the Biscuit Bitch shirt. I can't take my vest off so that you can see it, but after the show, I'll have TK take a picture of it so you guys can see it. It's pretty fantastic. I love it. It's also really nicely made. He got the perfect size. It's like he knows me, you guys. Who knew? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing today, Samantha? I knew shared some pictures in the show and tell. I saw that. You guys, show and tell is up. Just head on over to our Discord and find the show and tell button. Make sure you throw your beautiful things in there. We always want to see those. We want to be supportive as a community. And I really just like to get that little glimpse into your guys' life, you know? Sorry, I'm having some problems keeping my microphone on my head tonight. You got heat stroke and sunstroke while taking your brother to a cider festival. It was so worth it. That's not a sentence I expect to hear. I'm glad it was worth it. I'm also very glad you're okay. And sunburnt. I'm really glad you're okay. It can be very therapeutic to have the place to oneself, peaceful and productive. Oh, so nice. And the kitties, they just curled up right next to me and went to sleep. I didn't sleep very well, though. I was not a fan of sleeping by myself. I like sleeping next to TK. It's nice. His snoring puts me to sleep. He doesn't really snore. He snores sometimes. Like, sometimes he lets out a little bit of a snore, depending on how he's sleeping. I think he says I snore, too. I don't know if I snore loudly. I don't know if I just wheeze and it's obnoxious, but I know that I do snore from time to time. I think everybody does. But neither of us are, like, overtly loud snorers where you can like hear it in another room. Neither of us are like that yet. Hi JK, how are you? The sun was out to get you for realsies. My loves, so the grab bags, which I've not done yet, they're behind me obviously. The grab bags were put up on sale on Friday for our lovely patrons. We sold 17 of them within 3 hours. There were 23 total. We sold a total of 20, I think. 20 to patrons. And then they went on sale to the rest of the public yesterday evening. 2 more sold. There's 1 grab bag left over at bosskittyshop.com. Highly recommend that if you want it, you go get it, because it's not going to be there for very long. Let's be honest. I haven't even posted it on Instagram or Facebook yet, you guys. This is just having posted in Discord. So this evening or tomorrow, if it's still there, I'm going to throw that out on Instagram, and it will probably be gone pretty fast. So if you wanted another one and you're kicking yourself for not doing that, or if you didn't get one and you're like, nah, I really do want one, head over and pick it up. There's only 1 left. What am I working on right now? I'm not crocheting. I'm working on my make along for the summer craft that we're doing, and I'm working on my sweater, and I'm really close to where I need to frog back to. Like, I think I've got 2 more rows to go, which is very exciting. Like, I realized that 15 minutes before the show, and I was like, oh! I legit made that noise. Just a quick reminder to everybody showing up now. Welcome to Boss Kitty Live. We're thrilled to have you here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's so important. Also, the likes. Cannot say enough that the more likes we have, the more likely it is to be in somebody else's feed. And share the show, and make sure, you know, afterwards you leave a comment for us. We'll always respond in some fashion, even if it's just a quick like back. Oh, here's some virtual aloe. That's so sweet. You want to, but you don't have the money for it. Totally understand. Thank you, Lady Bella, for throwing that out there. And thank you, All Knowing Eye. Yeah, I'm doing one or the other. Today we're working on the Rumble Raglan. What else should we talk about? What else happened? I'm trying to think. I don't think anything else happened per se with, you know, me personally. I know TK had like a magical time in Seattle. The weather was perfect. The Mariners won the game. His favorite ball player was, I don't know if he was inducted into the Hall of Fame or they announced that he was going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I don't know, but he was there, and I don't remember who else was there. He'll have to list the people who were there because I don't watch baseball. I don't follow baseball, I should say. I don't dislike baseball. I don't know. I'm not heavily into a lot of sports. I will enjoy a football game and I will enjoy a basketball game. I'll even sit and watch a baseball game from time to time. I just don't follow it the way that a lot of people do, right? I have enough obsessions. I don't need another one. Oh. There we go. How is Superman? Superman is half done. Half his body is done at this point. I don't have him out right now because I really needed to work on this. But yeah, his bottom half is completely done. He's got quite the waist on him. He also has quite the booty on him, you guys. I'm pretty impressed. Superman, he's got some junk in the trunk. How far is Seattle from me? I don't know the exact mileage, but I mean, we're... let's say like 300 miles. TK, you can tell me if I'm wrong or right about that. Am I off? Like way off? I think it's 300 miles. Oh my gosh, Wild Knits was a blast. Killing's Worth It. It was so successful. They said it was one of... we got the impression it was one of their most successful trunk shows. I could be wrong about that though. But I mean, it was a trunk show that wasn't on a special holiday or anything, and we rocked it. It was so, so good. It was much better than they anticipated and much better than we anticipated. It helped that they had a private party there the second night. So, like, these ladies just kept buying more stuff. It's 4 hours. That works. I went into miles. 4 hours. That's a good way to put it. You know, a lot of people feel that way, JB. I know, I mean, it's not good for you, obviously, but I know a lot of, because it gives you kind of that fever feel, right? Where you're kind of chilly, but you're also warm. I'm not a fan. Me and suntans, or sunburns, we do not get along. Oh, Kitchener time. Boo. Boo hiss. Boo hiss. So yeah, I'm just tinking my stitches back right, guys. Oh my goodness. So here's something that happened this weekend. TK was gone. I had sushi, which was delicious and did not hurt my tummy at all because it's sushi and that makes me happy. But I also had Thai because I had this like $50 credit at one of my favorite Thai places. I didn't spend all $50, obviously, but I got some pad Thai and some tom yum soup. And most of you know, I don't know if all of you know, but most of you know that I have, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease this last year. And we're still trying to figure out what triggers it and what doesn't. Apparently, Thai food is a trigger because I was very sick Saturday and my tum-tum is still kind of having problems. Like, I haven't eaten a lot today. We had rice bowls for lunch and dinner. Like, I had half of one for dinner. And I just had some eggs for breakfast. So my stomach's still feeling it. It's really, really disappointing because I love Thai food. So I might try it again, just not as spicy, which is sad, but we'll see. I'm just going to stay away from it for a bit, I think. Okay, we're going to zoom this out just a little bit because TK thinks it's a little too tight. I was just trying to make it look full and delightful. There we go. Can you win tonight? I mean, anybody can win tonight, I think. Samantha, did you already win? Let's find out. I can get that up. I don't always need yarn. I love having Yarn Pirate here, but I can get it up. Hold on. I just have to find it. Mod admin chat. Spreadsheet. Let's see who's on here. Samantha, you look like you got an addict animal, and you will be eligible to play again on September 5th. So you are not eligible tonight. That is correct. No worries, JB. Best of luck to you. Sounds like you and cheese. Carmen, I will tell you, I will give up. I will give up Thai if I need to. It's very sad, but I'll do it. I'll give up a lot of stuff. I will not give up dairy. I will find a way to make that work. I can't. I love it so much. I love cheese. I love ice cream. I love whipped cream. I love dairy so much. And I mean, I will give up beef. I will become a vegetarian, but I would never become a vegan because I love dairy. I just can't do it. You cannot do curry. Oh, see, yeah, it just breaks my heart. You like kale in your salad or just kale for your salad? And I like that super crunch. Oh, I love kale. Have you had one of those, it's like kale and walnuts and blueberries, and then there's like a little bit of, there's another green in there. I don't remember what it is. And then it's got sunflower seeds in it. And then there's like this really nice kind of raspberry vinaigrette that they toss it in. Oh, and then carrot shavings. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with that salad. It's so good. I will just sit there and munch on that. I will eat that for lunch and dinner and everything else. Hi, Wisdom Queen. How are you? Kale gives you the farts. That's good. It means it's doing what it's supposed to do, right? It's scritching up your intestines and moving stuff around and causing bacteria to do the hanky-panky in your gut and making you poo. Not poo-poo. I mean both, actually. Toot and poo. I can't believe I'm having this conversation on YouTube. Hi, guys. And you literally have dreams. Oh, Carmen, my heart. I'm so sorry. Does my hand hurt right now? My hand does not hurt right now, but I can trust, Samantha, that you will remind me at 7:30 my time, and it's 6:42 right now, that I need to do my stretches. So I'm counting on you. Oh, no. That's fair, Wisdom Queen. That's fair. I can be, I'll be honest, TMI here, I can be a little gassy, right? TK used to give me a hard time about it. He's like, oh my gosh, how are you so gassy all the time? I was like, I eat a lot of vegetables. And then his doctor was like, yeah, that's a good sign. It's healthy. And he's like, son of a biscuit. Good on you. I was like, thank you. Leave me alone with my raw veggies. Hi, Yarn Crafts Corner. How are you? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just a quick reminder to everybody that we do play a little game called Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. We do that every half an hour. We will pick a random winner out of chat. You cannot have won in the past 2 weeks. Let me see who's on the ineligible board right now. Let's take a quick look here. Take a look-sees. So currently, Catastrophe cannot play again until August 31st. So you're just right around the corner. Eska, tonight is your last night not to be able to play. Handmade Designs has till September 5th. Kim's Crochet and Knits has till August 31st. Rat has till September 5th. Sage Fits has till, I'm sorry, not October, August 31st. Woo! Samantha has until September 5th. Killingsworth It has until August 25th. So you're off that list, Killingsworth It. We can take you off of here. Let me see if I can do that. I can't. So I'm just going to know that you are not on this list any longer. And then, wait, did I get that right? Yeah. And then Bubbles and Ginger, you guys are eligible again after September 7th. There we go. Whew. I said October. I'm so sorry about that. Hi, Zoe Doodle. How are you? Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy to see you. Thrilled to have you here at Boss Kitty Live. What lovely, wonderful, crafty goodness do you like to do? Tell us all about it. All about it. We're trying. Nightbot is cool in its jets. You're pretty sure, yeah, you are 100% eligible. I just haven't, I don't know if I can update the list or if only Yarn Pirate kind of have to look at it. I know I can get it up though. I can't imagine that she's made it so that nobody else can update it. That would be really surprising. So we'll figure that out. Whoop whoop. You were pretty close. It's true. It's true. It's true. That list is so handy to have. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. I love all of you. Okay, so I think we're getting into September, my loves, and so at the end of September is when we will drop the Toil and Trouble set, right? So I think on Wednesday's show, let's see what day that is. Wednesday is the 31st. That's the last day of August. So August 31st, I will reveal what the inspiration for each colorway will be. Which character, which theme, whatever it is, what each inspiration for each colorway will be for the Toil and Trouble set. So you're going to want to make sure you're here for that, okay? In case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, twice a year we drop a box set. It's a limited edition of Boss Kitty yarn, and it's thematic, and it has a limited edition label on it. It's 5 skeins of yarn. One of them is kitty glitter. The other 4 are cat's cradle fingering. They're all fingering weight. And like, so the last one we did was the 8-bit set, right? And so that was all Nintendo inspired. This one's the Toil and Trouble set. It's going to be all Witches of Pop Culture inspired. We're taking this one even further, where we're going to have 2 options for everybody. You can either get the basic witch set. You can get it, basic witch. I love it so much. And that's what I just described to you. Or you can get the extra witch set, because she's extra. And it's all 5 skeins are kitty glitter, because it's a witch set. I feel like it should be as magical as possible. And then on top of that, as if that weren't enough, if you're a patron, you will also have access to a patron-exclusive colorway for this box set. A 6th colorway that will be available in kitty glitter. Yay, witches! I know, I'm super excited about this. So I will reveal those witches and their names this Wednesday on the show. You won't know when on the show, it's just going to happen. So exciting. That doesn't necessarily mean that that is not what the colorway is called. We do not name things after the specific thing. We try to be clever about it. Not everyone who's here has seen kitty glitter. What the Hades are you talking about? Oh, this is kitty glitter. Let's show this off. TK just realized not everybody has seen kitty glitter. So this is what kitty glitter yarn looks like, guys. It is our fingering weight. And it's got some, what is it? I know it's something. It is 75% superwash merino, and then 20% nylon, and then it has this lovely thing called stellina in it. And stellina is what makes it sparkle. We use a silver-based stellina. A lot of glitter yarn is really scratchy, and we work really hard to make sure ours is not. And a lot of them you also use tencel in them, and that makes it super scratchy a lot of the time too. So this was a 3-year process for us. Like, we did a lot of trial and error with our kitty glitter yarn. And TK and I were very picky about the quality that we would get out of the dye pot. And we finally figured out what to do and how to do it. And we feel like, I mean, I'm not gonna, that we have practically perfected it. I have Mary Poppins this shit. Practically perfect in every way. So it's pretty fantastic. It is on the store or in the shop, all of our colorways. But yeah, there's always at least 1 skein of kitty glitter in a box set. In this case, if you want to get the extra witch set, then all 5 skeins will be that. And you have that option as a patron as well. Woohoo! Soot glitter, I know, right? The wordplay is all about it. Yeah, I just didn't want people to think, well, you said it was going to be called this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's inspired by that witch. Or it's inspired by that witch's universe, right? So that's an option as well. Just keep that in mind. I love kitty glitter. The sounds I make when I see that gorgeous, beautiful, lush, sexy yarn. Oh my god, you guys are the best. I love you so much. Oh, if they took some of the stuff that you guys say in here out of context, I would get in trouble for this YouTube show. Very inappropriate. So yeah, make sure you're here on Wednesday for that because it's really exciting. We don't generally do this. I'm super excited about this box set. So there's been a lot of hype around it, and we wanted really badly because life has gotten in the way a lot of the times with the past box sets, and so everything's been kind of rushed. Not always, but it does happen. We've worked really hard to make sure that this box set has not been rushed. So both of us are very excited about it. Have I already started dyeing the witchy yarn? I have not. That's actually something I'm starting this week. Diddly deed. Very excited. Mostly because we had that, oh my gosh, words. That trunk show, and so I wasn't sure how much of the undyed yarn I was going to need to stack things back up. And we still need to stack things back up, but TK and I have talked about, you know, unless something's in zero, we're not going to mess with the inventory too much before off, I think, so that we can focus on this box set, and then the proceeds from the box set, the earnings, the money we get from the box set, we will turn around and use to stock up for off and for the holiday season, which is coming up. Any tips for stopping pain in your hand while crocheting? Certainly stop crocheting. If you have pain in your hand, then you need to take a break. It's really important. Compression gloves works. They tend to work for a lot of people. Definitely do your stretches. I'm not a doctor, so I mean, if it's ongoing, you should see a doctor. But I play one on TV. But repetitive motion tends to cause a lot of inflammation in your tendons and in your joints and all that stuff. Wisdom Queen knows what I'm talking about. She's a fancy masseuse. You made it! Just after you got the notification, your dog was like, walk now. We're so glad you're here, Ginger. Hey, you guys have 8 minutes until our first round of games and of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. So make sure you chat it up in chat so that you are eligible. You tried spindle spinning way back in the 60s and got frustrated. No YouTube. Oh, I can imagine. I spin on a wheel. I have a Lundrum that I spin on. And my folks actually have a little business called Twists and Turnings, and my father makes drop spindles, right? And my mom teaches people how to spin. She's very good at it. They're both very good at what they do. So we're like, my family is like the Von Trapp family fiber artists. Just a quick reminder, if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, which means you can't chat in the chat, that means you won't be eligible to play the game. You're only eligible if you chat it up with us. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, because then you got to wait 5 minutes and it'll let you chat it up with us, which is really exciting. I don't know why I keep saying it that way, but I'm probably not going to stop, so just deal with it. Minimum chat is poop to enter. Exactly. You have to at least give me that. You'll get a small electric spinner. Hey, Zoe Doodle, that's great. So that's another thing. With patrons, we're doing this cool thing. It's called Fleece to Finish Project. We're going to have another session, patron-only exclusive live stream this month, where we start carding our fleece. We've already skirted it and cleaned it. Now we're going to card it. But what I was going to say is that I'm borrowing an electric spinner from my mother for a few weeks after we get it carded and prepped, so that you guys can actually, well, the patrons can actually see me use the electric spinner, because it's so small and compact. You can put it on the table, right? So that's going to be patron content. If you guys are interested in that, head on over to patreon.com/bosskitty. You can sign up at any level. Everybody is eligible for that content. And I haven't picked a date yet. Let's take a look real quick. Let's pick one right now, you guys. Not next weekend. Let's do... I'm going to say let's tentatively do the 10th. September 10th for that. My brother's birthday is the 11th, so I just want to make sure there's nothing going on that day. But I'm going to tentatively say the 10th. If it's not the 10th, then it's definitely going to be the 17th. Just let me verify that. You know what? Let's just make it the 17th. That way I can confirm it. So unless TK comes running in here and says, no, that's a terrible day, then Saturday the 17th, we will do our next patron-exclusive Fleece 2 finished project. And we'll start to card our fiber. Super exciting. Look at that. I made a decision about something. Subscribing is free. Thank you, Ashlyn. You're so right. Uh-oh. No, okay. Apparently September 17th is just fine. He's just messing with me. She had this mid that she put in the microwave all the time that I saw it on Amazon and thought it was a perfect Christmas gift. Oh. There is so much support available for all these wonderful crafts. Zoe, I agree. My mother taught me how to knit, which is great. But she taught me like the basic stitches. The rest of it I learned on YouTube, truthfully, or I just taught myself. But normally 9 times out of 10, it's through YouTube. And I mean, you kind of have to, you know, sludge through a lot of the videos on there. Not so many as now as there used to be, but a lot of the videos on there, you kind of have to sludge through a lot of jibber jabber and, you know, just talking about stuff that you just want them to get to the tutorial part. So you kind of have to fast forward through a lot of it. But there's a lot of really great, well-made tutorials out there. Very Pink Knits. Tin Can Knits does some wonderful stuff. I'll try to find some other ones for YouTube. We're going to throw some stuff up as well. I just haven't recorded it yet because I'm a slacker. I'm not a slacker. I just have a lot of stuff going on. I'm a slacker. But it is going to get out there. So we'll have some of that. And they'll be straight and to the point. They won't be any more than like a minute long where it's basically, this is what we're going to show you. Here it is. If you need to see it again, rewind. You know, it's just so you have it and it's an easy little go-to thing. That's the idea. Only costs your sanity. Who needs their sanity these days, guys? Come on. It's not important. Sanity schmanity. 2 minutes till our first round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. That's not a real song. I love that I sing these terrible songs over beautiful jazz. Ooh, Ginger, I can't wait to see him. Your mom's friend knows a lot about a massage and does a massage with paint. Oh! Very cool. Used a very Pink Knits tutorial for the Kitchener stitch. Yeah, I used her tutorial for weaving ends in on the back of things for knit, and I will never go back to anything else. And that was probably, God, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. I was like, I don't like the way I weave stuff in. And she's like, do it this way. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing and easy. Where have you been all my life? Well, we still have our sanity. What sanity? Oh, you are just fun, aren't you? Let's just get that right out of there. Yep, that's the plan. That's why we have our mods out here. I'm impressed at her tenacity that she waited, or they waited the 5 minutes to be able to get that into our chat. Congratulations on being our first troll, I guess. Oh my gosh. How do I block it? Okay, right now they're just trying to delete the messages. Yeah, Left, if you could get her blocked, that would be great. Yep, they do. Like I said, I'm impressed by the tenacity to wait the 5 minutes.
Here goes.
Yep.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, these are new names. These are new names. Mm-hmm. Yarncraft Corner. TK accidentally blocked you instead of this person. You popped at the beginning of this, so he unblocked you. If it says you're blocked, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of them. Fun times, guys. You know what time it is, though? Screw these guys. It is 7 o'clock. It is time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Okay. So real quickly. They'll get tired of it. Plus, we have awesome mods, by the way, before I do this. Just freaking, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much to my mods. You are on it. You are amazing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I was like, where did my chat box go? You're back, though, and that's all that matters. Okay, let's do this.
I'm very sorry.
You guys, he actually talked. For those of you who have not met him, that is TK, my lovely, lovely partner. Good to see you there. He is real, you guys, I promise. Is second sock syndrome kicking in? 100% is. Shaby, just stick with one sock. You guys are amazing, seriously. Okay, so let me get this up real quickly. That should pop that up, but it doesn't for some reason. There it is. And then here is our winner. You guys, I feel like we've made it on YouTube. The winner is Lady Bella. Lady Bella, I don't think you were on that list. Let me double check. You're not, my dear. Ta-da! Bang-a-rang to Lady Bella. She is our first contestant for the evening. Okay, let's get that wheel up for you. TK is a clever hologram. I know, he is. It's true. He's very much the Wizard of Oz, right? Like, that is the wizard, and then there's the man behind the curtain. You were reporting blocking the troll. That's why you won. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is the Wheel of Goodies, you guys. On here we have dad jokes, adject animals, Ravelry patterns for $5, Ravelry patterns for $10, free shipping, blinky rolls, merch codes, and game over, unfortunately. Let's see what happens, Lady Bella. What it's gonna be? It's a dad joke. Oh my gosh, do you know why? This is amazing. Check it, girl.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
You remember when I said I cleaned my bedroom? Look what I found. Here, I'll show you here in a second. I got the wheel to go away first. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit, wheel.
See you later, alligator.
Okay, so here they are. Look, I found them. I just found all of these. This is serendipitous. Is that a word? Did I say it right?
That's a great word.
Yes!
That's more syllables than I'm working.
I've been working. So I found all my beautiful dad joke books. In fact, I'm going to let you pick what book we choose a dad joke from. I usually use this one because it's pretty hefty, but you can use the blue one, the beige one, or the black one. I like that they all have mustachios on them. Any of these will do. So just go ahead and pick a book. Let me know. Dad jokes. I know I found them and I was like, oh, sweet. Maybe we'll have a dad joke here soon. And that's the first thing that happens. For those of you wondering what the hell I'm talking about, we've done the dad joke thing for a long, long time. Thank you, Killing's worth it. I'm going to guess that we're just really behind on blue. Sweet. Fantastic. So here's the blue book. I don't have noises for them anymore. I don't have any womp womps at the moment, so we got to fix that. But let's see. I've already done that one. No. Okay. Why do monkeys' marriages never last? Because they're all swingers. Womp, 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 womp. Hold on one second. Just give me one moment here. Somebody has something to say about that.
Ooh, that smells.
Katie Kitty. You misheard that as pistachios instead of mustachios. Okay, let's get back to our sweater here, you guys. So we'll do that again in about 25 minutes. Lady Bella, clearly I need to put you on this list, so I have to figure out how to do this. Let's check this out real quickly, okay? So I'm gonna get my keyboard out. You guys get just to work with me. What I'm gonna open this with? Can I add to it? Will it let me? No. Okay. Yes, I know who I'm signed in as. That's cool. I don't care. I don't know if I have anything to open it with. So I'm just gonna open Office, I think. So I can make a note of this and hand it over to Yarn Pirate later, because clearly I am not as wise as she is. Okay, so Lady Bella. Today is 08/29/2022. I'll figure out the 2 weeks from then later because it automatically does it. And you got a dad joke. There we go. Boop. Bop. Perfect. Now let's get back to the fun. So close, you guys. How is Gracie May? Little Miss Gracie May is great. She was not sure what to do with herself when TK was in Seattle because she sleeps under the covers, like tucked up next to his chest. And so she was a little freaked out. She's like, "Where's my dad? Where's my dad? Where's my dad?" And then she's like, "Oh, I'll just sleep next to Mom. This is cool. Whatever." Clonk. She helped me clean the bedroom, which was really fun. She wasn't very helpful though. Yeah, she's being Gracie. I don't know if she will ever not be a kitten. They say with Siamese it takes like 4 years. We're on year 2 right now. Thank you, Catastrophe. Mwah! I appreciate it. I miss dad jokes too. Hopefully it wasn't it was a false alarm. Oh, I missed that because it was retracted. Okay, just slide this right off of here like so. Perfect. And I'm deleting. I'm taking out these increases right here. These are the last set of increases I need to take out before I can start doing my pattern properly. And I don't need to go down to the next set of increases. I can just continue right where I'm at. Because what I was doing before is I was increasing and then doing a row without increases and then increasing again. And what I needed to be doing was an increase row, a regular row, an increase row. So that's how I was screwing up. So since I will now have this amount of stitches I need, I don't need to go back to that increase. I just need to add the extra row and continue properly through the pattern. Dad jokes, they're told by a lady, but they're dad jokes. That song is somewhere around here. Oh no. TK, is that on the external hard drive that died? We might have lost it, you guys. Show and Tell is up, Wisdom Crafts. It is indeed, Miss Wisdom Queen Crafts. 7:30 stretch. Absolutely, we will stretch right after we do our second round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. On it. Back with the right account. Hi, Fiber Mage. I would have been on time, but you went live in our apartment complex. Oh my gosh, fire went off. Spent the last 40 minutes outside with your cat in 104-degree weather. Is everything okay? BK is dad 1 and TK is dad 2. Do you hear that, TK? I get to be dad 1. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe, and I hope everybody else is safe too. I hope it was just some kid being a little poop butt. Little poop back. Slide these right over like so. Okay, so we are almost, I just gotta get, almost, I got it right there. So I want to hear about your guys' weekend. Before we left last week, I told you to do something amazing for yourself. Even if it was small, just felt amazing. And then to tell me all about it this week. I want to hear about it. And while you're doing that, let me also tell you that we have a show tonight, OBS. We have a show this Wednesday. Next Monday is Labor Day. The general rule is that holidays that I have off at work, we take off for Boss Kitty Live. So next Monday will be dark. We will not have a show, but we will be back that Wednesday. So you guys get this Wednesday, then you have Monday off, and then we're back next Wednesday as well. So just keep that in mind. I mean, the shows are scheduled properly, so you'll see it that way. Then we lost one, possibly. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry about that. A little bit of a conference call there. Do I stretch before I start knitting? I should, but I don't. I'm going to be honest about that. I'm really bad about it. And when I'm not knitting on the show, I don't stretch nearly as often as I should. Do I, TK? And I type all day long? I don't stretch for that either. You repotted your plants with the correct dirt for the plant. Wait a second. There is correct dirt for plants? Like, it's not just potting soil? This is... Oh, I'm sorry. This is a legit question. I had no idea. You can win that following Wednesday, the 5th. So, yes, you are eligible not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, for sure. Yeah, I didn't know that different plants took different types of soil. I guess it depends on what type of nutrients are in the soil, huh? Like if it's a high calcium soil, that's good for some plants, not so great for others. But I never put 2 and 2 together and thought about that. It seems pretty straightforward when you say it. Oh my gosh. I love when cats do that. Killing's worth it. Gracie does it all the time. Welcome. If you're just joining us, welcome to Boss Kitty Live. We're thrilled you're here with us. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can chat with us here in the chat room. We're a whole lot of fun to hang out with. And then also, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, hit the like button, you guys. Like the shit out of this show because it's amazeballs. Seriously. I mean, not to toot my own horn. You guys make it amazeballs, honestly. And then we will have our second round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups in 15 minutes, and you have to chat within that last 10 minutes before the before we pick a winner in order to be potentially a winner. There's only one goof. Oh, is that what you're saying? Okay, I didn't realize those were... Then we shouldn't call... They should be goofy ups then. They're not goofs, they're goofies. We're discussing play on words here. It's a very important conversation. Go ahead and toot. You deserve it. Toot toot! Toot toot toot! Tootly toot toot! There's correct planting soil, but how much of that is just the manufacturers getting us to buy African violet soil and food? Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. I mean, I know that my cats have to eat specific food because they're little sneakers that are allergic to stuff. And Con gets chonky if he doesn't eat very specific food. But, I mean, I guess plants would be the same way. Hi, Allison. How are you? How are things going? Okay. So we're just going to keep Tinking these stitches back. We're so close though, you guys. Is this a hard pattern? I would not call this a hard pattern, Samantha. It's really simple color work. I mean, you can see I don't have to do a lot of floats or I don't have to do a lot of catching of my floats. It's pretty basic because it's just stripes. I just screwed up the stitch count when I was doing my increases because I tend to read knitting patterns fairly easily. I kind of get cocky about it sometimes, not on purpose. And I will read the first few sections and go, okay, I've got it. And then I don't actually continue to, and I should. That's generally where I mess up. Oh my goodness, Fiber Mage, go take that shower. It's important. You can come back all cozy and clean and cooled off. He was going to knock the TV over. Oh no. Oh, Allison, that is frustrating. Which pattern is it? I probably don't even know it. You do think that your cacti and succulents do better with jack spotting soil? That's so fascinating. TK loves plants. I like plants, but like he wants to have a whole forest in our house. And we have a hard time keeping some of them alive. Like the succulents, he doesn't have as much of a hard time. And when I say succulents, I don't necessarily mean like the, traditional succulents. He has like a snake plant, I think, in the living room that does really well. Anything that's got those thicker leaves on it. But anything other than that, we cannot keep alive. We've tried apps that tell us when to water them and mist them and all that, and I don't know what the problem is. Maybe we're cursed. Yeah, I agree. If it works for you, keep doing it. You have a Christmas cactus that is heavily neglected, and it keeps coming back. What is the longest live stream we've ever done on the channel? On this channel? On Twitch, I think we went... How long was Boss Battle? Boss Battle was like 5 hours, I think. And I would say that's probably the longest live stream we've ever done. I didn't feel that long, though. I mean, it was just playing D&D, basically. Here, probably just the 2-hour shows that we do. We do about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Give or take a few minutes. I try really hard to keep it pretty consistent for people, especially since we have viewers from all over. I know we have a lot of East Coast here in the US viewers, and so I can't do the show any later or earlier than 6:30 p.m. Pacific time because I don't get off until 5 p.m. But that's like 9:30 their time, I think, and so we're pushing it by 8:30. So we try really hard not to go any later than that. I mean, I guess the Discord shows that we've done for BK versus the movies have been a little longer. It's called the Ripple Crop Tee. It's super stretchy, so I used the wrong cable length to start. Oh, no. Have you ever made a bottom-up sweater before? I don't know if it's knit or crochet. I've only ever made... Well, I made it twice, but I've made one bottom-up sweater, and I'll be honest. I mean, if you can do it, that's amazing. And I was able to do it. I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't have nearly as much enjoyment out of it. But that does not mean that you should, like, walk away from it, because it's probably beautiful. I'll look it up later for sure. And I'm sure you're going to be able to rock it, like, because you're phenomenal. But for me, it was very frustrating. Those were the, I made 2 identical baby fisherman cable sweaters for my best friend's twins. And those were knit from the bottom up, and then the sleeves were knit in advance, and then you kind of attach them. The construction on that was super weird. I was not a fan of it. Hey there, Jeannie. How are you? It's so good to see you tonight. Sorry about that, loves. What did I have for dinner tonight? I had half a burrito. Technically, it was a rice bowl in burrito form from Cafe Yum or whatever the hell it's called. But it had rice and tofu and beans and yum sauce. And what else did I have in it? I had really hot salsa in it, which probably wasn't good for my stomach either. Avocado and olives and a little cheese and cilantro and tomatoes, all of the good stuff. Thank you, Allison. It starts at 9:30 for you, and you appreciate how long stream is. Any later, and I'm going to fall asleep listening to BK. I mean, it's not a bad thing, right? I'll just start saying really soft, nice things, so that you guys can all fall asleep to positive thoughts. You are wonderful. You are loved. All true things. That's so, Allison. We ordered those tonight. I'm gonna say it, and TK will be like, "Why did you say that?" I ordered those for lunch. He was out, and we were both really hungry, and we ordered them through Uber Eats, and they were obscenely expensive for 2 bowls, and they're medium bowls. There's no reason they were over $40 for the whole thing, which is obscene. And he saw that, and he's like, "We're not doing this again." So he actually just bought a rice cooker so that we can make our own rice bowls, because this is stupid. There's no reason for it. It's the price up from Uber Eats, and then on top of that, the restaurants are raising their prices, and it's not necessary. So just do it ourselves. It's probably be healthier anyway. Samantha, that's unfortunate. You should go get them in some cold water. Yeah, it was for a rice bowl. It was kind of not the rice bowl was delicious, but that was gross. Yep. There's actually a recipe online for the sauce too, and I thought about using it so that I could substitute some of the stuff that's in it. You know, possibly use something that's got a little less fat in it. Or better fats, depending. Okay, we're back at the beginning. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's it. That's as far as I need to go. I think. Okay. So, I should have 184 stitches right now. I'm going to count my stitches, which I know you guys are like, oh gosh, counting forever. But we should have 184, I think. So it's counting time, kids. It's $8 and makes roughly 4 to 5 bowls. That's really good to know. And peaches and I love peaches and cottage cheese. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. You can't see my project because I was talking to you guys. That's on me. Apologies, guys. I forget that all the time. And got my blender stuck and I had to throw it away. Oh no, Allison. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start counting my stitches. So, my apologies. 2, 4, and there's a stitch right here. So there's a stitch right here, but I also know that there's 1 stitch right here. So I'm ignoring that stitch there so I can count in 2s since I've got these little stripes here, and it's just easier to count those. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Whoops. I say that and then I screw up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be 40. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then these 2 right here would make 10. So there's 50 stitches here. Logic tells me, and I will count if I need to, but that there should be 50 stitches here. So that's 100 stitches. I have 4 stitches 4 times, so that's 16 stitches. So I'm at 116 stitches right now. Then we're going to do the same thing here. I've got 1 stitch there and 1 stitch here. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. 36 and 36. This is where my math starts to suck. I think it's 72. Yep. That's 116. Oh my gosh, how is this even possible and happening to me right now? It's 188. It's not 184. Poopsicles. Not a fan at the moment. Urgh. 188 doesn't even happen on this thing. I'm so confused. Okay, so we're going to actually count all the way around instead of trying to do math this way. So, apologies, my loves. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 6, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8, 80, 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8. Did I say 60? That's 60, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8. 72, 4, 6, 8, 80, 2, 4. Okay, so this says I have 184. I think I do have 184. I don't understand. Oh, I'm an idiot. I mean, I'm not an idiot, but I'm an idiot. Okay, so remember how I was telling you earlier that this increase right here, it changes, right? So you can see right here, it increased at the same time. It increased at the same time here. It increased at the same time right here. It increased on the same time right here. But then you get up here and the increases have changed. Like, I increased once over here without increasing over here. So what that means is that I can't just double up the way that I did before. So there are 184 stitches. We are golden, loves. Okay. Woo! Oh, Samantha, thank you. You came back to math, JB. It's not even real math. It's just me counting. Most of my nieces and nephews can probably do that math better than I can. I'm so sorry, Allison. I'm all done, I promise. No more county counts. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've never had apples and cinnamon with cottage cheese, but I love cottage cheese. It's just cheese. You guys, there's not a cheese out there I don't love. John says he likes you now because he agrees with peaches and cottage cheese. Excellent. John, why didn't you like me before that? What the heck, dude? Peaches and cottage cheese are delicious. It's refreshing, right? Like, it's super refreshing. It's a great texture. I think TK likes it too, which is nice. And it's an easy little thing to put. Like, if I want lunch and I'm not that hungry, that's what I will have for lunch. And I will be perfectly content. Thanks, Fibermaid. Is it, Bubbles? That's exciting. Hey, loves, you have 3 minutes until our next round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. So make sure you chat like you've never chatted before. Right now, it's time to do it. If you're not a subscriber, unfortunately, you probably won't be able to make it this round because you got to wait 5 minutes to become a subscriber. But you'll be here for the next round. So hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, you guys. Seriously, push the heck out of that like button for me, please. The more likes we have, the more likely this is to show up in somebody else's stream or feed, I guess I should say. How do you add more yarn when you run out? You just quite simply grab your yarn, put it down right like this, and you just start knitting with it. That's all you have to do. It catches it, and then later you weave your ends in. You can see that that's so these are tied, but they're not tied for realsies. They're just tied so that there's not holes right now. But you can see that that's what I did down here. So it's just the same type of thing. Okay, so we're just going to do a basic round right now of our color work. All the way around. Oh my gosh, I haven't actually knit on this thing for so long. It's so delightful. There we go. This is just a simple, so this is the only time I ever throw my yarn when I'm knitting. I'm a continental knitter, but I cannot seem to figure out continental knitting for color work. And I know there are people who can do it, and good on them. That's phenomenal. This works for me, so whatever, Bev. You're almost down to a row on your crochet shawl, then you pull out the lace shawl. You like to sometimes tie yours in a bow when you add a new strand. That's a great idea too, because Allison, I'm guessing you're kind of like me. That hole that gets there, because there's going to be a hole until you weave stuff in. It just bugs me. I don't like it. Aesthetically, it just irritates me, and I don't want to look at it. I know it doesn't affect anything, but there you have it. Okay, so we're not going to do an increase right here. Normally, my brain would have said to do it, but we're not. What we are going to do is after this third stitch, we're going to catch our floater, because I don't like to have a floater past 3 stitches. So what that means is I'm going to wrap my fairy fart yarn underneath my ectoplasm like so. Then I'm going to wrap it again. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my ectoplasm to stitch my stitch. And all that did was it caught that float right there, so it wasn't quite as long. And then the next stitch is fairy farts anyway, but I don't like to go more than 3 stitches without catching my floats. Some people do 5, some people do 4. For me, 3 is my magic number. But you just want to make sure when you do it that your yarn, if whatever yarn you've designated to go under stays under, and whatever yarn you've designated to be the over yarn stays over. You guys, guess what? It's 7:30. It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. I'm so excited. Wheel of goodies and goof-em-ups. Okay, my dears. Find out who our next contestant's going to be. And then as soon as we're done with this, we'll go ahead and take our stretch break real quickly. Whoa, what just happened? Did my music stop? Did I push the wrong button? Oh, man. That was intense. Let's try that again. This is why I should not be allowed near the keyboard, apparently. And stretch time. 4 surezies. I figured it out. We're good. Oh, what was that? What do we have in the grab bags? There's 1 grab bag left over at Boss Kitty Shop right now. And what that is it is 3 skeins of random yarn. It's out of these piles right here. And it's great yarn. It's just yarn that doesn't quite match the color that it's supposed to be. There's actually some Cynthia's Lunchbox in there as an example. And so we can't really sell them as is, but it's still really beautiful yarn. Sometimes it's yarn that I was testing out for seasonals and I decided to go a different route. So it's just one of a kind things, and they're 3 skeins of yarn for $60. There's a little bit of kitty glitter in there. There is some fingering weight. There's a lot of BKDK in there, and it's just 3 random skeins that you get for 60 bucks. Okay. There you go. Thank you, Catastrophe. The winner is Lady Bella, but Lady Bella just won, so she can't win again. It's not all, so some of it's fingering weight, some of it's our cat's cradle, which is also fingering weight, and some of it's BKDK. So it's a whole mix. The winner is Jeannie. Hey, guess what? You just won. Congratulations. We're going to get this wheel up for you. Okay, my dear. Oh. There it is. So let's go over our goodies first. TK pointed this out to me, and he's right. So our goodies would be our merch codes, our Blinky rolls, because you might win some free yarn, our $5 Ravelry patterns, our $10 Ravelry patterns, and our free shipping. And then, oh, and yeah, I think that's it. And I guess Blinky's, nope, that's, Blinky's are right. And then our goof-em-ups would be our adject animal sounds and our dad jokes. And I guess technically Game Over is a goof-em-up, but it's the worst goof-em-up, so to it. So here we go. Jeannie, we're going to spin this wheel for you. You get a merch code! What? What that means?
Congratulations, you're a winner!
Is that you get a merch code for either a beautiful free Boss Kitty button or a Boss Kitty vinyl sticker, both of which are top-notch, beautiful, amazing. Let's say goodnight to the wheel. We'll see you in a little bit, wheel.
Goodbye.
So both the stickers and the buttons are phenomenal. You'll get a merch code, and you can either go into bosskittyshop.com and put that merch code in, and it will add a free button or sticker of your choice on there. No, you have to put the okay. Let me start over. You have to add the button or sticker to your order. Then you put the merch code in, and it takes that amount off. It's like $3. You do have to pay the shipping and handling. So we recommend that when you go to make an order, such as that grab bag, you put the merch code in at that point. So if you are interested in buying the grab bag because things are going fast, let me know and go ahead and buy the grab bag. I will just throw a sticker or a button in there instead of getting you that merch code. Just let me know which one you want. If you decide on the grab bag, if you're going to hold off and wait a little bit, we'll just get you the merch code. No biggie. You'll just want to email me, or not email me. You'll want to message me in Discord with your information, so your email address and information, so that we can get that over to you. Congratulations. Okay, guys. So we're going to do that again at 8 o'clock. So in like 25 minutes. But right now, it's stretchy stretch time. You wanna come stretch with us? Yeah? First, we're gonna extend our hand forward like so. Say hello, hand. And we're gonna stretch. I'm doing this a little different tonight. We're gonna stretch our fingers. Hi, fingers. Let me kiss your fingers. Mwah. Oh, yeah. It feels so good. TK can really go back on those. Wow, TK. Hey, that's not how this works. Okay, let's do the other one. There we go. That feels great. And you're just stretching right underneath here. You're going to stretch with me? That doesn't work this way. You're doing the grab bag now. Thank you. Perfect. So, Jeannie, just message me and let me know if you want a sticker or a button, and I'll put it in your grab bag for you. Actually, you know what? Put it in the note when you order it. There's a place for a note. Put down sticker or button, and I will know to throw that in there for you. Are you doing stretches too? You're doing a great job, Mittens. Oh my gosh, you're like the kitty of steel. Okay, now I'm going to extend my hand out, and we're going to come over like so. Oh, and we're going to stretch out our back shoulder. How's your back shoulder feel, Mittens? Do you have a back shoulder? Who knows? Is TK double jointed? Holy stretch. No, he's just really, really stubborn. I don't think you're double jointed, are you? Now we're going to do the other one. Mittens, you are such a good stretcher. We need to get you a workout outfit, don't we? Oh, do you feel the burn? Yeah, okay. Okay, Mittens. Now we're going to stretch our wrists like so. Okay? It's hard and awkward, and I hate doing it. And then Mittens' leg pops off and goes flying. Poor Mittens. Oh my gosh, Mittens, that looks painful. Okay, and then we're going to do it. So I just did it that way. We're going to do it this way. Yeah, that's good. Can you feel it, Mittens? Come back, come back, come back! Good job, Mittens. Just a little bit longer. Where are you going? Come back with it. Oh, there you go. You got it. Okay, let's shake it out. Whew. Okay, so we're going to do our digits next. And you don't have thumbs, so I don't know how you're going to make this work. You ready? Okay, so we're going to do our thumbs first, which you don't have, but that's okay. 80s themed leg warmers for Mittens for stretches. I think it's a great idea. I wanted to get like a headband for myself and some wrist warmers. Can't help myself. Hey, this is a great time to talk about what you can do to help support the show. So the first thing you can do is you can make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is so important, you guys. Plus, it makes my fluffy little heart happy. And it's the only way you can chat with us. And chatting with us makes the experience so much better. The other thing you can do is you can hit that like button. Like. There are 27 concurrent viewers in here and 18 likes. That number doesn't add up. You like the show, definitely hit that like button. It takes you like 2 seconds, and it helps us out so much because it throws this show in front of so many more people. You can also share the show with people. Share the show. Tell your friends about it. Tell your enemies about it. Tell your family about it. Tell everybody about it. And then finally, you know, obviously you can chat it up afterwards. You know, leave us a message. We love those. We respond to those. And then you can just be here. That's the best way that you can support this show, is just being here. And we appreciate every single one of you and the fact that you are here. If you want to monetarily, is that the word I'm looking for? I think so. Support the show. You can head over to www.patreon.com/BossKitty and you can become a patron. You get some really cool stuff as a patron. We are doing a Fleece to Fiber project. That's patron exclusive. We do Boss Kitty versus the movies. That's patron exclusive. The patrons get early access to things like grab bags. They got like almost all of those, you guys. We only had, out of 23, I had 3 left to offer to the public. And they get early access to the Toil and Trouble box set, which comes out in September. Well, it will be released in September and then shipped out in October. And on top of that, they get a patron exclusive colorway for that box set. So it's a great time to become a patron. Every time's a great time to become a patron, but especially right now. Okay. So we've done our stretches. We feel much better. Thank you, Samantha, for the reminder. I appreciate it. Chatting does make it better. I went over to their house and just stared at them. It was super awkward. He just sat there and stared, you guys. And I was like, TK, I don't know what to think. Is Left gonna... Was he boarding us? Is he just gonna kill us? What's happening right now? It's super... What am I doing? I'm not... Oh my gosh. I'm not doing that anymore. I've succeeded at all my tinking. I'm actually knitting. Why am I tinking? No! You killed me, Leftmost. I was almost saying toilet. Toil and trouble. There we go. Words, you guys. They're important. And I should probably make sure that I, you know, don't slur them all together. I promise there's no alcohol in my water or in my coffee. Ooh, but my water is sweating. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna sit here and is anybody else doing the Rumble Raglan for the make-along? I know that we have a lot of hey guys, now my viewers and my likes are even. Way to go. You guys get some confetti for that. Thank you. But you bring food, so it's all good. You know, I will, if you murder me, at least I'll die happy and full, I guess. Of delicious food. What was I gonna say? Oh, I know a lot of you are doing the Fossil Frenzy. And I know there's a few, what was the other one? It's really wonderful. The knitted one. Rutro. What's up? I'm looking for something.
I want to learn to dye yarn so that I can make the toilet trouble box set.
TK wants to learn how to dye yarn so he can make the toilet trouble box set. Okay, I know some people are making the... So much chat in the craft along, you guys. It's amazing. That's the streamer directory. Summer craft along. That's what I'm looking for. So much chat. Boop. It doesn't end. Boop. Some of you are making the magpie tendency. That's the other one I was looking for. I know there's a sorrel out there, and then I believe that there's also a wandering free summer top, which is the crocheted, one of our crocheted options. You haven't gotten very far in your... That's okay, though. You guys have plenty of time. Don't worry about it. It's supposed to be chill and relax, and it's not a race, and you can do it on your own time. And even if you don't finish with us, that's okay, too. As long as you started it and you were inspired to try to make it, and then at some point, if I know you'll finish it. What were you going to say? We are officially out of grab bags, guys. They're all gone. That's it until next time. I don't think that we will probably have grab bags again until probably around Black Friday-ish. And we generally don't release those on Black Friday. We'll probably release them towards Christmas or the holidays, like New Year's, around that time. We usually do them about twice a year. But my guess is that's when we'll have the next set of grab bags, because they have to fill up. You made a sub channel for that, Bubble. You got your grab bag, but you can't wait. By the way, love DK, and you would like the button. Thank you. Absolutely, Jeannie. No problem. We will get a button in there for you. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for your order. I'm really excited to get it for you. Is this your first Boss Kitty order? That's the question I wanted to ask. Always get nervous. Not nervous. I know there's a few people who this is their first Boss Kitty order and it's grab bags, and I'm like, oh. So TK says, he's not going to say it out loud, obviously, for reasons, but he says that he loves the name of your town and he loves to say it out loud. I don't know what any of that means, but here we are. He's a word dude. He loves words. He loves dissecting words. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It is your first order. Well, I'm sure you're going to love it. I know that there's some yarn in there also where we either changed the recipe for a colorway. Like there's a lot of Princess of Mars in there, which is a really deep dark red. But I changed the way I made it, so the shading is a little different now. It's perfectly good yarn, looks great, and we used to actually sell it. There's some I'll Get You My Pretty in there, and that's just a color that we've kind of rotated out for a while. So some of them aren't one-offs necessarily as much as they are stuff that we are rotating out for a little bit. And then there's a lot of Craft Girl Summer that's not quite Craft Girl Summer. It's 3 words in one. Samantha, the grab bags were 3 skeins of yarn for $60, which is a steal. That's $20 per skein of yarn. And those skeins of yarn range anywhere between $28 to $34 at full price. Because we have everything in there from fingering weight to BKDK to kitty glitter yarn. Oh, and there's some speckled gradients too. And those, when we had them, sold for $38. So yeah, they're all over the place. And those are not available anymore. So if you get a speckled gradient and it's your first time, congratulations. That's really cool and exciting that you got a speckled gradient. They're not a normal thing. So cherish it. The best part of the grab bags, I think, is the trading frenzy that happens afterwards in Discord, because the whole community is like, ooh, I really wanted more of this color, and then somebody else got that color, but they really wanted maybe a blue, and that person has it. And so they swap, they trade each other, and sometimes they just flat out give each other yarn. It's the sweetest, most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I did not facilitate that. I did not initiate that. That was 100% the community. They were like, let's do this, because we're all pals. So good. Oh, that's good to know, Jeannie. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Samantha. Hit that thumbs up for sure. All the likes. 7:47. You guys have 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 minutes until our next round of Wheel of Goodies and Give 'em Ups. And then we're going to go straight into Show and Tell. So please make sure you head over to our Discord. You throw some stuff in Show and Tell. I hear it's on fire tonight. So the more the merrier, my loves. And once again, I'm going to give a shout out to my mods who have been more than amazing. They're always amazing, but they have really been on it tonight. We had some troll issues earlier, and it's the first time we've had to deal with that, and you guys were just spot on top of it. I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't even know it was an issue until, you know, TK mentioned it to me at first. So just a round of appreciation and applause for our mods, because girl couldn't ask for better mods than what we've got here at Boss Kitty Live. I tried explaining the amazingness of the grab bags, and they just realized that I just love yarn. Right? They're like, so you just buy it because it's yarn? And you're like, yeah, pretty much. Here, let me see if I can explain it. What's amazing about grab bags, other than the fact that you end up with yarn that is not... My bangs are driving me crazy. I need a haircut. Other than the fact that you end up with one-off yarn. What's really cool about grab bags is sometimes you get kitty glitter yarn, and maybe that's not something that you can generally afford, right? That's really cool that you get to experience and try that out. You get things that are no longer available, like the speckled gradient. And honestly, that's not a thing that any other business makes, I don't think, or at least it wasn't when we started it. But most importantly, I think what's really cool about the grab bags is that you are more than likely going to get something that is outside of your comfort zone. It's not generally in the color spectrum that you buy stuff from. And most of the time, people are pretty stoked about that because they don't have a choice, right? Like, that's what they got. And they're like, sweet, this kind of forces me to try this yarn out and see what this looks like with this stuff. And a lot of times they decide they love those colors, and then, you know, they kind of start to try more stuff out with those. A lot of the time, the bright colors, which is a lot of fun. And sometimes they don't. But that's my favorite part about it, is that it forces people outside of their comfort zone a lot of the time. And yes, you just like yarn. Yeah, it is super random. TK's right. We basically just randomly, I'll fill all the plastic bags with the yarn nicely. And then we go ahead and I set those up in a stack is what I do. And normally if everybody was only buying one bag or one grab bag, I would just shove those all in shipping bags and stick labels on them. But because people are buying 2 and 3 sometimes, what we do is that once all the bags are put together, he's got a bag and he says 3 grab bags, and I hand him 3 grab bags and he sticks them in there. I don't know who it's going to. He knows who it is, but he didn't pick out those bags. The only thing I try to make sure of, and I don't always succeed at this, is that you are not getting 2 identical bags. I know JK ended up with 2 identical bags once, but I think that was because it was 1 bag from one sesh and 1 bag from another, and she just happened to get the same set of yarn twice, which was unheard of. But normally we try really hard to make sure. I mean, you might end up with 2 colorways that are the same, but if I've got blue, yellow, and orange in one, you're not going to have another blue, yellow, and orange if I can help it. But other than that, I don't know what goes to who. Samantha, I don't have one right now. It was so random, JK. You don't mind 2 of the same. That's good to know. I know some people do. But on the other hand, I think, well, if you got 2 of the same, that gives you more yardage to make something with, right? Like you could make a sweater out of it. I also try to, and I don't always succeed at this, but I also try to put colors sometimes, not always, but colors sometimes that are complementary to each other together. Like I do think about that kind of stuff when I throw them together. But sometimes we just don't have that ability. And it's not that the other ones look bad together, but you know, for sure. Like I remember we were rotating Electric Lemon out, and this is before we did patrons, so we didn't do the wholesale flash sale. So I had a lot of Electric Lemon, and it was so hard to try to not have 2 skeins of Electric Lemon in one bag because there was so much of it. You had to go check the stash. You got Xmas yarn 2 grab bags for rounds in a row. I think I still have 1 skein of Seriously Let It Go. But we are officially out of Hard Candy Christmas, or Hard Candy Holidays rather, and we're officially out of You'll Shoot Your Eye Out Kid. So, yeah, 1 skein of Seriously Let It Go left. Ooh, that's a good point, JK. And you just conveniently happen to have a kiddo. What a crazy random happenstance. Okay, so I did get to play some D&D last night at my friend's house before I went to go pick TK up. And my friends are, well, one of them, she is going through like a bunch of old boxes, and so she's found all of the character sheets that we've made over the years, and we're talking, well, they have like 20 years worth of more, I'm sure, of character sheets, but I've been gaming with them probably for close to 15 years now, on and off. There was a break there, but she found some of like our old character sheets from like D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder. Some character sheets that I don't even remember the characters. Others that I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that character. The difference, like some of them are really, they're all really overpowered because that's what happened in 3.5 and with Pathfinder when you got towards the end. Plus our DM likes to make ridiculously crazy magic items for you towards the end. It's like my paladin had an AC of 60. How is that even a thing? It's ridiculous. And like a hit bonus of 42, I think. But that was Pathfinder. Like that was that legit. So funny. This is my pretty princess paladin. She was really obnoxious. There we go. I'm gonna put on cat ears and go to BK's D&D game and pretend you're her. Left, I think that's a great idea. They won't be able to tell the difference. I play a very socially awkward wizard. It's a group of wizards, so we're all wizards. I'm the smartest wizard in the group, so there's that. Oddly, also the most charismatic. Even though she's socially awkward. It's a conundrum. And it's a very heavy politic influenced game. Like there's a lot of politics going on in this game. Which that's not a problem. I like to roleplay. But oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm just like, all of you kings are just babies. What are you doing? Or like class reunion of your... That's exactly what it reminded me. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about her. You have several cat ears. You'll bring a box and we can party cat. Yes! I mean, I've only played 5e, but what... I know, right? 60 AC and a 42 to hit. Like I said, our DM also makes obscenely... Like, I think that game, we also had items that went up in stats as we went up in levels. And we were fighting gods by the time that game ended. But... Yeah, it was a little ridiculous. What's my favorite video game? Oh my gosh, that's a good question, and that's a hard question to ask. Gosh, I don't know, honestly. That's a really hard question for me to answer. There's so many good video games out there. Man. Can I come back to that one? There is a game called Unraveled that's really cute and sweet that I absolutely adore. It's kind of mindless. I love playing that game. You played a 3.5 sorcerer rogue that could deliver touch spells with thrown daggers and had magical instant returning daggers with meta magic rods built in the handles. Is very OP, but so is everyone else. That's the thing. If your enemies are overpowered too, it's perfectly fine. And it's a lot of fun to do that, right? It's so much fun to be able to be like, I rolled... Oh, look at that. I rolled a 60 to hit, right? It's insane. And it's a lot of fun. And generally, if you have a good DM, then even though you are OP, your enemies are probably overpowered as well. Like, you're not really overpowered. You're still as if you were just a normal level 20 character because he's beefed up the bad guys as well. Oh, JK, you have a wonderful evening too. Oh, Unraveled, definitely Yarncraft. That's hanging out on your Steam list. We got that for the show, actually, and then I don't think we ever played it on the show, so maybe we'll do that for Patron-only content at some point. The game is so much fun. Unraveled is amusing, says the person with a yarny as the pictures. It's a really cute game, and you don't have to put a lot of thought into it. It's just sweet to watch. It's pretty to look at. Ooh, 2 minutes, you guys. You got 2 minutes until our final round, so make sure you chat it up. Chat, chat, chat. Chat, chat, chat. Chat and chat. And if I just say chat over and over again, that's not really clever. Okay. So, the reason I tell you to chat it up is because if you've chatted in our chat room in the last 10 minutes before I hit the winner button, it will choose somebody who's been chatting in the past 10 minutes. It will not choose you if you chatted 20 minutes ago. So, even if all you say is boop or poop or BK rules, TK drools, I don't care. Whatever you say, it will work. Unless it's something that one of my mods has to boot you for. In which case, what were you thinking? Okay. So, now is our increase row. I just gotta keep that in mind. This will be an increase row. Cool, cool, cool. Have a good... You have to get some chores done before you go to bed. Jeannie, no problem. Thank you again. And congratulations on that button. We will get your grab bag out and that button out to you. Thank you for stopping by. Mwah! On Switch. A real beautiful game to play is Gris on Switch. I haven't played that yet. We should chat about a patron-only Animal Crossing island visit. Ooh, we could do that. We haven't done that since, I think we did that Easter party is what we did. Okay, you guys, it is so close. We're just gonna do it. I'm gonna push the button. It's 8 o'clock. Wheel of goodies and goof 'em ups. It's time. Okay, let's see here. Let me get the legalities out there. There you go. And then we will do... there. Let's see who our winner is. Maybe? Thinking really hard about it. What the heck? Did my chat die? No. Oh. Let's try that again. I apparently am failing tonight. There we go. Ashlyn, congratulations. You are our winner. Fantastic. Make sure real quickly you are not on this list. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so I am going to get the wheel up for you, my dear. Whoa. So here's our wheel, my loves. We have goodies, which would be Ravelry $5 pattern, the $10 Ravelry pattern, the merch code. Blinky is kind of a mix. Blinky can become a goodie, but Blinky's also a goof 'em up because it's another game you get to play. You have to roll Blinky in order to win yarn. And then we also have the goof 'em ups, which would be kind of Blinky, adject animal sounds, and dad jokes. And then you have the stink 'em up, which is game over. So we're going to roll for you, Ashlyn. Here it goes. I don't know why I did that. I'm just pushing a button. See, where is it going to stop? Where is it going to stop? It's another merch code. I'm going to run out of buttons and stickers, and it's going to be phenomenal. Wait, push my winner button. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
Katie Kitty doesn't lie, you guys. You are a winner. So, my dear Ashlyn, if you ordered a grab bag, message me in chat, in Discord, and let me know if you want to put a sticker or a button in it. If you did not order a grab bag, then just give me your email in Discord, and we will get a merch code out to you for your next order. Congratulations for you. So exciting! I love handing out stickers and buttons. Good night, Wheel. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Goodbye.
Okay, you guys know what time it is now? What? It's show and tell time, my stitches. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go down here somewhere to Discord. We're going to hit show and tell. Oh my goodness, there is some stuff in here tonight. So this show will be until 9 o'clock. No, it's fine. I'm very excited, actually. Okay, you guys ready? Yeah. There we go. So we're going to start with Samantha. Here is the stadium that the Memphis Grizzlies play at, and I went to Nashville to see the Nashville Predators game at Bridgestone. Very cool. FedEx Forum. I've never been to a stadium to watch. I mean, I've been to small stadiums to watch games, but never a big stadium. And here's your finished blanket that you crocheted and made for your nephew, Liam. This is beautiful. I am a huge fan of purples and oranges together. So I like that you framed that with the purple and orange. It's wonderful. You ordered one of each with the grab bag. Yeah, go ahead. So Ashlyn, just go ahead and message me and let me know that if you want a button or a sticker, and I'll make sure I get that in your order. Oh, and then you should probably also put your email address in there so I can make sure it's your order. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out, but just to be safe. Here is Samantha's finished scarf that she made with the Burnett blanket yarn. Oh, it's beautiful too. I absolutely love that kind of marble black and white look that you get. And then here is her grandma Linda and her friend Taylor at the Candlelight Dinner Theater where you saw Cinderella. Ooh, you had fish rice on corn on the cob for dinner. Sounds delicious. Oh, you have your grandma's smile. 100%. I'm so glad you enjoyed Cinderella, too. Also, all three of you ladies have wonderful outfits on. I really like your friend's flamingos. This is a screw project that I made at my day program, and it's shaped into the letter X, and I wanted to share it with us at Boss Kitty tonight. Thank you. So I think you shared this before, and I couldn't figure out what it is. That's really cool. We thought they looked like candy, but it's a really neat motif. You could actually probably crochet this, and it would look super cool. This would actually be a really cool tool to use to make crochet patterns. Lady Bella is working on her willow sweater. She, as of 8:27 p.m. Central Time, right before the show tonight, just starting on the next shaping. It's gorgeous. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Lady Bella. Also, you have a little crescent moon down here, and your toesies match. So she is using mithril, Packy, Nurple, and Widow Flower, OG Widow Flower. And it looks so good, you guys. Like, it's got kind of this interesting, kind of shadowy, almost black and white vibe, even though the purple's in there. It's kind of a trick of the eye, and I am living for it and dying for it. It's so good. Okay. Here's a picture of the Tennessee Titans Stadium where you saw them play against the Kansas City Chiefs. This is also Samantha. That is also phenomenal. Perfect day for it. You guys seem to all be catching the perfect days for games. Lady Bella. This was Shy last night as you were working on the sweater. Shy's like, hi, Mom. That yarn is so delicious. You're making me a sweater, right? Oh, my goodness. Thanks, Mom. I love your dog so much. So cute. Hollow Taco Manny this week. 1 coat black with celestial lights and gold flaky on top. Manifesting wealth, protection, and wisdom. Love it. Bella May gets some news this week that will change our lives. Crossing your fingers. Wow, that looks really beautiful together. I like it. Almost kind of looks like rainbow onyx. And I like that you put enough thought into it that you're trying to manifest, you know, these things that you want in your life through your manicures. I think that's really clever because it's a practice, it's a craft, it's a type of ritual that you do frequently. And so there's no reason not to put your own personal magic in it. I think that's wonderful and beautiful. Plus, they always look so good. I want my finger to be fixed so I can do my nails. So sad. Samantha, this was me when I graduated my project search and got my diploma. Congratulations. Also a great dress. And then here's the first panel of your cottagecore mosaic blanket. I think we saw this last week and it's still absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to see it when it's finished. I love the colors that you're using for it. That if you stare in the middle too long, it starts to move. It does. Killingsworth it. You couldn't find a stitch worker before work, so you used your crescent hair barrette. I love it. Ashlyn, the new great niece and nephews. Sister's dog had puppies. Miniature Australian Shepherds. We're 100% not getting one, but they are adorbs. I want one. TK, they're miniature. I want the brown one. Me, please. So, I want a puppy dog. I want a puppy dog so bad. I used to have an Australian Shepherd. He's still going to be, they're all going to be pretty, but that brown one, that little chocolate, oh, my heart. Little babies. Samantha's also got pictures of the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. Very cool. Love it. Are you a big sports fan then, Samantha? I mean, if you're not, I'm impressed that you go to all these games with people then. I'm going to assume that you are. Here's your finished scarf that you made. Lovely. It looks very cozy. Once again, you've got that black and white marble with a little gray going on in this one. I like that vibe. Ginger. Here's your hobby. Is it hobby or hobby haul? Ergonomic hooks. 2mm to 6mm in 0.5mm increments. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. Okay. Ginger. Tell me how they are when you use them, because that's my only thing about the clover hooks that I don't like. So if these work for you, tell me, because I'm going to buy some, because I love that they're rainbow colored. And yeah, I just want to know if they crochet fast and how they feel in your hands. Those are great. That's what I was thinking. Do some color magic. Exactly. 875 yards of gonna be fun. Ginger, that's such a pretty color. Oh, it's so fall. It's so you. It's gonna look so good with your hair too. Love a fancy helpful hook set. And another 875 yards of awesome. Is this Are these fingering weight or are these lace weight? Because these are gonna make. If you made shawls with these, this will look really pretty on you too. I love these colors. Miss Monster made blackberry lemon cake. The blackberries came from the vines that hang over the fence in your apartment complex. That's the way to do it. TK used to live in an area where there were blackberries that grew through their backyard. I think they were in like a townhouse or something. And I climbed the fence and I picked all the blackberries. Not into somebody's yard. It was like in between 2 yards. So I climbed the fence, picked the blackberries, came back over, and we made blackberry tarts and scones and everything else. Those are fingering. Oh, they look so good. They're light as a feather, nice flat spots for thumbs. They're closing them out on the website, so check it out. I will have to check it out for sure. Ginger got some copper sport weight with navy-ish fuzzies. Oh, that's beautiful. It's got a lot of great depth to it. She also got some green metallic. She's genuinely excited about this one. Green is your color, and you are well aware of that. This is going to look so good. What are you going to make out of it? Any ideas yet? Depending on the weight of it, it'd be a really pretty cardigan. JB finished a sock. Kind of want to start sock too. Kind of don't want to pull out the pattern. JB, I don't know if you're still in here, but I never finish socks. It's just one. I am a Dobby full all through and through. But good on you for doing the Kitchener stitch. That sock is beautiful. You do great work. If you can finish the second socks, cheers to you, dear. I know I want to squish it so bad too. Fiber Mage, the blanket is officially done and blocked. It's harder to see the image now, but I'm so happy with it. I can still see the image really well. Like, it pops on there. Ginger, this is so... I'm sorry, not Ginger. Fiber Mage, this is so gorgeous. I'm so impressed with your craftsmanship here and the vision that you had, and you just slammed it right out, and it's so good. Ginger, dark gray lace weight, gray cotton that will accompany Widowflower for the peppercorn tree hoodie. Ooh, excellent. I cannot wait to see them together. Yes. So excited. So good. I get a little stoked, you guys. Okay, so this is Wisdom Queen's Rocky Horror box set shawl. A year ago, we did the Rocky Horror Picture Show box sets. They were called the Late Night Double Feature box set. She did the Fantasta Stitch by Stephen West. Wisdom Queen has a knack for making Stephen West shawls out of our boxed sets. So she did one with the Golden Girls set, the Stay Golden set. It's amazing. But this is so much chaos. It's delightful. I'm so in love with this. I've watched her make this from the start, and it's gorgeous. And you wouldn't expect any of these colors to work together, and they do. And it's... like, I want you to send a picture of this to Stephen West and be like, look. She's got some sassy pants in there as well for a solid. So you've got the really bright yellow one was our Columbia-inspired yarn. You've got kind of this dark maroon in here. That's the magenta yarn. The Transylvanian yarn is going to be the one that's got like, it's the kind of whitish and black with like pops of color in it. And then that pastel color that's up here by the sassy pants. That's going to be the Janet Weiss yarn. And then there should be some teal in there. And the teal pops from time to time. Like it's down here and it's up here. And that's the Frankenfurter yarn. Oh my gosh, this is huge. So good. Oh my gosh, here it is here. Look at that. It's so insane. I love it. I like that Thursday likes it too. It's going to be so cozy. And then here is Wisdom Queen's Halloween Squishmallow. It's a little cauldron, you guys. It's so cute. And a little witchy one. Oh my god, it's the same one. It's a cauldron on one side and it's reversible and it becomes a witch. What? How cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is that on a queen size bed? It is ginormous. Frankenfurter is mixed in all over. Yeah, it's really, really big. I mean, you have to think about the fact that she used 6 skeins of yarn to make it. This is Thursday. Thursday is a mood. Thursday found them and was like, "You're keeping me. Deal with it." He's very pushy. JB Cohen, progress on the lace shawl. Oh god, those colors are so pretty, JB. Love it. And then the Journey of the Crochet Shawl. This is the one she took out because she didn't like the way it was curving. It looks wonderful. It looks like she's caught up with it. No problem. Oh, no, she hasn't. I'm sorry. This is the full journey. So this is where she pulled it out, and now it's been reballed. I was wrong. It's Wisdom Queen sized. Exactly. That is on a queen bed, yeah. Oh, here, Lady Bella's succulents. They're beautiful. I love your pots. They're great. Spider plants. CTK, you need spider plants. Those ones are almost impossible to kill. JB Cohen. Oh, she's restarted the, so here's the restart on the crocheted shawl. Because she's very fast. The infamous Aloe brought into my garden via a prank. He is my prize, my joy, my green child, to show to the world that karma bites your ass. I shall name him Karma. Lady Bella, you can kill me. I love you. That was so good. Killing's worth it. Acting innocent like he wasn't, just chewing on my whip while I was in the bathroom. Did he break the yarn, though? Because Gracie would have broken the yarn, and then she would be like, I didn't do nothing. It was just like that. Don't just ignore the fact that it's wet with my spit. You can never have enough. Just one spider plant, not for long anyway. I know they're like rabbits. Oh my gosh, Killing's worth it. I know that the kitty was being naughty, but this is so freaking pretty. It's going to look gorgeous. If there are any history buffs, this is my great-whatever grandfather's diary from when he was a POW during the Civil War. What? This is the coolest. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous right now. This is so amazing. Also, he had lovely handwriting. Wow. I'm going to go in and zoom in on this picture because I actually really want to look at it. That is the neatest thing. So amazing. I'm going to put a heart on that. Bubbles, nice weather tonight. We were under a tornado watch last night, so I took my Fossil Frenzy tea out to the hammock for some knitting. You got into the color work and it looks so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Those colors look so good together. Ah, Bubbles, it's beautiful. Yeah, Killingsworth, that is really, really cool. I was ready for it to be like World War I, and then you're like Civil War, and I'm like, what? And here's Freya and Odin protecting me from the neighbor dog safely in the other side of the fence. But they need to protect you. It's very important, Mom. Okay? Just deal with it. That dog might come over and bark at you. Those cats kill me. Leftmost. Time to make BK hate me. Truth. Okay. Rumagrut. Did I get it right? Rumagrut is a Norwegian porridge made from rume, which is a slightly soured cream product, and flour and milk. I'm Norwegian. In cooking it, the butter fat separates out from the cream and is saved off. Shaved off, saved off. Then you serve the porridge with the butter fat on top and either curd meats or cinnamon and sugar. So this is like the porridge of porridges. Like, this is the porridge that was like, somebody was like, you can't get porridge more than this porridge. And this porridge was like, here, hold my porridge. Hold my butter fat. This looks delicious. I also made popsicles from basically just peanut butter, sweetened condensed coconut milk, and a little soy sauce. I remember that one because I was like, soy sauce, what? And you guys said they kind of tasted like Thai popsicles, which sounds delicious. Killingsworth It has been working on this. Oh, wait, I want to get pictures so you guys can zoom in. Look at that fat, you guys. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Killingsworth It has been working on this because you needed a break from your sweater. Rounds are taking so much longer now because you're in the big section of it. It's still so beautiful though. Are you and Lady Bella working on the same project and you're just doing it in solids? Or are you guys just happening to work on a different project that looks very similar? And you're finally starting to change into a new colorway. That's really exciting. Leftmost, pork chops served with fried tomatoes and potatoes. I like that you didn't put how to say pork chops in there for me. Oh my god, those fried potatoes look so good. That pork chop actually, all of it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it all looks good. So much food to share, so little time, I know. Catastrophe. I'm doing laundry and I was just very enamored by the rainbow of sock colors that I wear to work. I get little say in my actual clothes, but I can choose my socks and make them bright. Yeah, this is a vibe and I love it. I love all your Saki socks. They're beautiful and wonderful. And you know what? Even if nobody else sees them, you know they're there. And I hope they make your day a little bit happier because I know you have a crazy stressful job that means a lot to the rest of us. Thank you. Okay, skirly is a Scottish dish with fried coarse oatmeal and onions. It was delicious. The oats are a little bit sweet even though there's no sugar and it's so good. Served here with mince and tatties. What? Oh my god, this looks so good. So hungry now. All I had was half a burrito. Bubbles, new float catching technique. Some of these stretches of color are 20 to 30 stitches long, but you'd never know looking at the back. Ooh, that's interesting. So that's that technique that you guys posted, right? I'm gonna have to check that out because I kind of shy away from color work when it's really long stretches of color for that exact reason. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. Eska, I hope you had a wonderful evening. We did. Carmen, I'm just finishing these American Girl doll dresses. They are so fun to make. I'm so excited that you make American Girl doll dresses. Okay. Carmen. I get that these are American Girl doll dresses. I want one for me in my size. In those colors. I'm in love with these dresses. They're amazing. Like, they're Little House on the Prairie meets boho, and I can't tell you how much I love them. They're just so good. The day you can't make you hungry, BK, is the day I hang up my spatula. These are gorgeous. Your craftsmanship is just spot on. A lot of the time with doll outfits, like sewn doll outfits, I know people kind of cut corners, and it doesn't look like you did that at all. These are really glorious. I love them, and I really do want one in my size. Rat, I've mostly been greasy lurking tonight. That's okay, Rat. We still love you. But wanted to share the progress I finally made on my Leafer Madness beanie. Oh my gosh, it's Leafer Madness. You started last year. Got about a third of the way on the straight stockinette section for this past week. Is this the slouchy sock hat? You guys, this was not a super popular color when I did it. And it made me a little sad because I love this color. So I haven't seen a lot of things made out of it. This is so cool looking. Rat, I hope you're happy with how it's turning out. I think it looks really neat. It kind of reminds me of a watercoloring, and your stitches are always so pretty. I love them. I love them. I love them. The colors are even better in person. I bet, Carmen. Also, some of the squishy mail I got last week. Yay! Your pictures are so pretty, by the way. I love those too. You got the color on that. So if you have a black light, take it to that yarn, to the Craft Girl Summer yarn, because it will glow. You're a meticulous kind of crafter. Gotta press those seams. It makes all the difference, Carmen, when you're sewing. Pressed seams are like blocking. It's like blocking anything you knit or crochet, honestly. Wisdom Queen, what I'm working on during stream. What are you working on? Are you painting? You're painting. I'm jealous. I want to paint. He's adorable. They're adorable. I shouldn't assume. They are adorable. I love their little nose and their little eyes and their little evil face. It's so cute. So Wisdom Queen, that pattern is actually in the Summer Craft Along vote section. That's one of the options for the make along that we're doing right now. It's the Fossil Frenzy sweater pattern. You can find it. You'll have to scroll all the way up because there's a whole lot of chitter chatter where we're helping each other out. But I will tag you. I'll find it and tag you in it. Oh, look, Bubbles already told you that. Ginger, since I know her ears are a favorite of everyone's here. Here's Buttercup. Look at that girl. Her ears are pretty freaking cute. I can't get over them. She's so alert. I love her so much. And I love that she seems to have really brightened up yours and your partner's life. And I think you guys have brightened up her life too. And that's just makes me happy. Spawn would absolutely flip. Seriously, Ashlyn, right? Okay. Fiber Mage, little amigurumi bear I'm making for my soon-to-be new sister-in-law who's due next week, I think is what I meant to say. This is adorable. I love the little pink dress with the little frills at the bottom. And I love that you have that. If you guys go look at this picture, there is detail on the sleeve caps, like almost lace around the bottom of the sleeve cap. You don't see a lot of that in crocheted clothing on teddy bears and things like that. Are you gonna embroider the eyes as well? It's really cute. I love it. And then Wisdom Queen has the rest of this adorable little dude here. Look at those knees, you guys. Wisdom Queen, this is great. What is it? Oh, it lights up. Do the eyes light up? What lights up on this thing? Because I think it's got a solar panel on the back. He's a demon dragon. That's amazing. You guys, what a great show, and what a wonderful show and tell. Like, that was packed, and it was packed full of good stuff. I loved it. I adore you guys so much. You always brighten up my week. Once again, we will be here on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. You want to be here for this show. Seriously. I'm going to reveal what witches we're using for our colorways for the Toil and Trouble Box set. I'm not revealing that on Instagram. I'm not throwing it in Discord anytime soon. I'm letting you guys know here on Boss Kitty Live. Only here. So make sure you're here on Wednesday or that you catch the VOD. We will not be here on Labor Day, which is next Monday, but we will be back that Wednesday as well. So it's a little bit of a week break between the two. If you are a patron, you need to check your calendar for September 17th, which is a Saturday. We will be doing the next installment of the Fleece to Finished project. We will be carding and making roving out of the cleaned fleece that we have so far. I guess I better clean some more fleece. So yeah, make sure that you mark your calendars for that, because it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll put a reminder out in over on Patreon. And if you want to be a patron, head over to patreon.com/bosskitty. You can sign up at any level and you will have access to that. And then remember as well, we will be doing the Toil and Trouble Box set at the end of September. And then they'll be shipping out in October, the witching month. And our patrons not only will have an additional skein of yarn that they can have with that, they'll have a patron-exclusive colorway, but they have first shot at our box sets. They get 48 hours early. Most of these are going to be, what's the word I'm looking, pre-order pretty much. Even the stuff for the patrons. But the patrons, what we'll have is we'll have a bunch of blank yarn here, and then what you guys order, I'll just go ahead and make up. But if we run out of that, then after that, it becomes pre-order where I'm ordering yarn and we're waiting for it to come in. So you really want to be a patron if you want to get your box set so that you can get it early for sure. Okay, my loves, I adore you. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you on Wednesday. Do something kind for somebody. Work on something fantastic. Do something productive for yourself and those around you. And until then, as always, happy crafting. Good night.